This tutorial will go over how to complete the steps to the Access tutorial assignment. The directions ask us to create tables, establish relationships in Access, enter the data into the tables that is given to us in the directions, and create queries, and finally create a report using the query created. Okay, let's get started. In order to begin, you must open up Microsoft Access. Once this is open, we can start to make our tables. We will create 4 tables labeled Boat, Captain, Island, and Trip. In order to create a table on Access, go to the ribbon and click on Create, and then click on Table. This is where you can input the data given to us in the directions. As you can see here, this is the data we require to complete the tables. As you can see, I've already created my tables here. So this is what they should look like. In order to create the tables and show them as forms, you can go to the ribbon and click on Create, and then click on Form. This will create a form for the island and trip tables. Again, as you can see here, I've already created my forms. Next, we must create relationships. In order to do this, go to the database tools at the top and then click on relationships. My relationship has already been created, as you can see here on the screen. However, you will click on Create Relationships and this screen will show up. You double click on each of your tables and they will add to the screen like this. And then you drag whatever ones have relationships, for instance, Boat ID onto Boat ID, and this screen will show up. Make sure you click on Enforce Referential Integrity and press OK. Next, we will move on to the queries. In order to create a query, go to the ribbon and then click on Create, and then click on Query Wizard. You can go through the steps in order to create a query, and that will answer the question being asked in the assignment. Again, as you can see here, I've already created my queries on the side. If you want to edit your query, you can go to View and then go to Design View. Here you can click on the totals here, and then you can change here under the totals, for instance, group by, expression, count, any of these in order to manipulate the data. Finally, I will show you how to make a report. To create a report, go to the top ribbon and press Create. Then you will go to Report Wizard. You will choose the query that you just created. For instance, this. You can add boat and trip date and go through all of the steps until the end and press Finish. And this will create a report, something along the lines of this. So this completes all of the parts to the Access tutorial assignment. Hope this was a help for you to complete the assignment on your own. Good luck.